didn't show up. When Arlene Foster was approached by one of the farmers, she shrugged her shoulders and says, hey, it's a done deal. We can do nothing about this. And it was a done deal. It was a deal done between Tony Blair and Bertie Ahern to seal their place in history. Nothing at all. Joe Byrne talks about Mickey Mouse. The only Mickey Mouse was the MLAs who ham-fisted, made a complete arse of the whole thing. Eric Phillip talks about Michelle. Michelle went bust during this process. Their shareholders lost every bob they had invested in the company. Any Minister of Justice in any other part of the UK would be hauled over the coals for that. Nothing. David Ford still presides over this, happy enough that Michelle are back after making a complete hames of it last time. You know, this is backroom dealing, this is side deals. You know, the fact that the irony that the unionists are on the run shouldn't be lost on anybody, given the last side deal we saw over the on the runs. And they're quite happy to get in behind the doors, pull the covers and say, yeah, we'll split this thing up real good. Complete hypocrisy. I'm stunned tonight to listen to this. Unbelievable. And this is exactly what we don't want for a new council, is this sham politics, this scarlet fair taking place every bloody weekend, where they treat the people with contempt and cry about taking the land off them, when at the same time leading the charge to take the land off them. They can't accept the reality that the whole thing was predicated for short-term political gain by international leaders and local party leaders. Nothing whatever to do with the health and safety and welfare of the people. Like so many projects before, millions of pounds squandered that had to be taken to court. Cavan-McCaw, same deal. The gold mine in Gorchin now, it's going to be the same. They've been told you can't do this. There's European law says you can't do this. But they're bull, pig-headed, running on in, looking for the quick buck, get photographed beside it and say, look what we brought to you. Aren't we great? Okay. No, that's not suffice.
Okay. Before I go on, Chris, go back. I didn't think